Hello. We're gonna work in combo, so we can show you as much as we can from the new techniques in DJing. We're both producers, but now we're gonna focus on the DJing part. Basically, what our colleagues show with the turntables, now it's already upgraded, and hacks and technology are helping us to improve our knowledge and our technique in order to work better for us. Basically, what we're gonna do now is gonna show you how we prepare for a gig, and you can see by yourself how the hacks are helping us deeply into what we are doing at the moment. I need to say that I don't ask anybody to ban the turntables or anything like that. We're also really well prepared on the turntables, but techniques and equipment are developing the music itself, so we need to follow the modern ways. So basically, from the beginning of the process, the first thing when back in the days we were getting the promos, so I'm gonna use the other DJ equipment. So we were getting a single plate, a vinyl. We get it on the post. When we get it on the post, we just put it on the turntable, and we decide if we're gonna move forward with it and play it in the night, or we're gonna just keep it for our own using. Basically, most of the DJs all around the world are receiving promos all of the time. Right now, the promos are delivering in other way. Basically, the modern way is by receiving the plates. The plate is an unsigned tune, a new tune. So we receive them by a platform, cloud platform, where you can subscribe to your favorite label. If they allow you, you're gonna start receiving the promos. So this is Label Engine. Label Engine is one of the most respected platforms for distributing the music to DJs. So I'm gonna show you how all that technologies replace the actual vinyl, though it can't be replaced. The proper word is upgraded. So first of all, when we already are signed to the Label Engine thing, we started receiving promos. We receive them on our email. These are some of my latest promos that I receive on my email. So we get that track. You see 5 tracks in the release, and after that you just click on the link, and that's the website that you go through. After that, you decide if you're gonna download the file by MP3 on Wave, and it's gonna allow you to download it after you put a note to the artist. You're saying, oh, I like this music, or I don't like it. It's up to you. Then you give a star rating, so you can say if it's good enough or not. Yeah, you can preview and listen as well. After we do that, we download the music and we put it on our computer. Of course, we download it in WAV files. I think that everybody should know why WAV file is more preferred than anyone else. So basically, after we download the tune, we go into the so-called software record box. Record box software is connected with the last model of the Pioneer equipment. It can be only used with Pioneer hardware, but basically duplicates what you see on the screen and transfer it to the hardware thing. As our colleague said in the beginning, he was so really nice about different analyzing, so analyzing the chords, analyzing the notes, you can analyze the tempo. Those are little tricks, that basically little hacks that help to this program to improve their software. So basically, when we get that new track, we just import it into the record box. When we import it into the record box, it's starting analyzing the track. So basically, we have more possibilities now. If you're looking at the vinyl as itself, you can't say what is the tempo, what is the note, what are all these details. But when you have the software now, with all the hacks that people prepared in the past, now you can see an easy way of receiving all that information, and you can easily visualize as well, you know. So this is the tune that we download. Basically, we analyze it, and you can see right now that it's all separated in different parts. You adjust the grid, so you can know exactly when you start the tune, and after that, you can start manipulating the tune for your needs. So basically what we usually do are several things. First of all, we measure the tempo. If somebody needs that, you do it. Then we do our preparation in order to have more possibilities and to use the full options that the hardware can offer to us. Basically, we are using the so-called hot cue points that give us the possibility to start the tune in a different moment. This allows us to be more flexible when we are mixing. I'm showing you just one CDJ, but we're using 4 of them. So when you want to come and check us, you're going to see definitely what we are doing. So this is one of the tune. It's already, we have the first hot cue point, which is the C marker. It's the moment when the track starts. We do this preparation in order to be able to do that on the hardware as well. Basically, you can see the tune, you can see the waveform, you can see all the details, you can see the tempo, you can see the grids, you can check the notes, you have all the details that can be viewed in the info part. So once we are ready with the tempo, once we are ready with the tune, we can, you can see also from the promo, the cover and everything. It's made a little cheesy, you know, so you can see, make your eyes looking really deep into the thing and not missing anything. You have the library with the tunes. The most important thing is to make a good playlist. When we are preparing, the half of the work is basically prepare a good playlist, so you know exactly what tune you can use and what tune you can use. So most of the time, all of the tunes are easy to mix together, but they are not good enough to be bought. So you have to use your ears in order to decide what is good to mix and what is not good to mix. You have the option to choose 2 players if you want, so you can manipulate the sound into different positions. So you can see we now have 2 tracks. You can mix it by yourself, so you can try a little some things, and doing again other things. We can also do different whoops. Those are all techniques that can be used with the CDJ after that. Basically, the Pioneer brand is like the one that is giving the push to the whole DJing industry, as the Technics is the best brand for the turntables. Pioneer are the best brands for CDs. If you're doing proper work, you can even use the Pioneer as a drum machine or different equipment, not only as a DJing equipment. There are many artists and many DJs that are doing that. So once we are ready, once we prepare our things, we do the hot cue points, which after that we're going to be able to use it. We prepare our thing. It's all on a flash drive, so the things are getting smaller. So vinyl, computer, not anymore. So you just bring your flash drive, or I suggest you bring at least 5 flash drives, so you can have a replacement. So using all these components now give us the possibility to modulate and to do different things when we move to the real hardware. So you see now we have the A marker and the B marker, which is like what we usually do. As colleague said before, it's all mathematic. Music is mathematic. If you're looking at it as a structure, it's repeating, so you can expect things from the music, though sometimes it might be a little bit tricky. So right now we do the different hot points. We have the tempo of the different tracks. We have the playlist that show us. We have drum and bass. We have liquid drum and bass. We have harder drum and bass. So it depends what type of music you put in your playlist. After that, we do the real export of the software. So we are now ready to move to synchronize the music and to move it to the flash drive. After we do this, I'm going to show you a quick movement to the real hardware. So to see that what we already did is already here. So you can not only hear it, but you can also see it. Basically, the hardware has several options. It can manipulate vinyl. That's one of the. Basically, there's only one model that is newer than this, and I can tell you that it's really working proper compared to the old school CDs where we were using just the CDs. They didn't have the possibility to remember anything or memorize anything. So right now, the possibilities we have with this is just on another level, and this is only because of the hacks people did in the past and all hacks that they developed are now imported into that piece of hardware. So we have the tunes now. Yeah. So we eject the flash drive. Now we don't use any more the PC. The PC stays at home. We are ready to go to the party. We just put the flash drive into the hardware, and I'm just going to show you some of the things. So it's a little bit tricky, but try to show you. So you see. So you see So you have all different types. So you can link the CDJs. Basically, you can use 4 of them, link all them, and use just one of the flash drives on all of them. You can use it as a USB. You can use it on a link mode, or you can use it as a CD. Here you can put a CD if you like to use that technique. You can use it. Basically, we're gonna show you the USB mode. You go into the playlist part. And here it is, we have the test folder, we're in the test folder, and we have now all the 3 tunes that we previously prepared on the software and on the PC. We put the track, we load the track, and you can easily see that everything, what we saw on the screen is already here. What we saw on the PC screen is already here. What we prepared, we can already use it. You can go right now, C, A, B, C. Those are the hot cue points that we used. Basically, now we're going to play some music. Okay. It's the same what we play over there. Absolutely the same if you want. Right now we can move to the next point if you're using really dynamic mixing. That's a really important part. So we go on the C hot cue. We go there now. Just a simple example how you can manipulate it. Yeah, it's just a loop. You just loop the things and you do the things, and you can do it all the time. And if another player is playing at the moment, you can do an incredible mix. You see that I told you can manipulate it as a vinyl, see? Or you can do it as a CD. So this will just delay the vinyl, rewind it. There are different techniques that basically make the plate heavier or easier to move. Also, there are really a lot of possibilities that you can use on the CDJ. So, last and not least, I would like to say that a hack should definitely be targeted to some goal. As you can see, there are many hacks that were used to create that goal. Here, the creation of the goal is basically creating of a unique hardware that can give you the best possibilities to manipulate and to work with the sound better on live performances.